Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Aurelius is encouraging action over endless debate. Instead of discussing what a good leader should be, one should strive to embody those qualities. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. This quote promotes the principle of maintaining your integrity and not stooping to the level of those who might oppose or challenge you. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Aurelius reminds leaders that the only thing they can truly control is their own reactions and attitude. This can be a source of strength in uncertain or difficult times. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This quote reminds us to question assumptions and consider multiple perspectives, critical skills for any leader. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The focus here is on the power of positive thinking and the importance of maintaining a positive perspective for effective leadership. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. This quote serves as a reminder of gratitude. A leader who maintains gratitude can inspire the same in their team. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. This is a simple but powerful rule for ethical leadership, reminding leaders to act with integrity at all times. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Aurelius emphasizes the importance of perspective in leadership. A leader's attitude can greatly impact their team's morale and productivity. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Aurelius reminds leaders not to blindly follow the majority, but to think independently, a critical trait of effective leadership. Our life is what our thoughts make it. This quote again underscores the power of mindset and the impact of a leader's thoughts on their actions and their team's morale. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This quote reminds leaders to embrace their circumstances and their team. It emphasizes the importance of compassion and full-hearted commitment in leadership. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harm anyone. Aurelius underscores the value of truth in leadership. Seeking and accepting the truth, even when it is difficult, is an important part of being a responsible and trustworthy leader. You always own the option of having no opinion. This quote suggests that leaders don't always have to have an answer. Sometimes it's better to listen, learn, and gather information before forming an opinion. To understand the true quality of people, you must look into their minds and examine their pursuits and aversions. Aurelius reminds leaders of the importance of understanding their team members by understanding their motivations and dislikes. A leader can better guide and support them. Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up. if you will ever dig. This quote suggests that leaders should look inward for inspiration and goodness. It is a reminder of the importance of self-reflection and personal growth in leadership. Each of us needs what nature gives us when nature gives it. This quote encourages leaders to trust in the process and timing of nature or life. It's a reminder to be patient and adaptable. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Aurelius highlights the constant nature of change and the role our mindset plays in navigating that change. This is particularly relevant for leaders who must guide their teams through change. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. This quote encourages leaders to lead with intention and commitment, as if each decision could be their last. This can inspire careful thought and decisive action. If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed. Aurelius emphasizes the importance of openness and willingness to change in leadership. A good leader is open to feedback and willing to change their perspective or actions in pursuit of truth. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. This quote suggests that self-alignment is key to finding balance with the larger world. Leaders who are self-aware and self-aligned can lead more effectively in harmony with their team and organization. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. For leaders, this quote underscores the impact of mindset on one's overall satisfaction and success. Positive and instructive thinking can lead to better decision-making and improve team morale. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. This quote reminds leaders not to worry excessively about the future. It emphasizes the importance of using logic and reason to meet whatever challenges arise. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. This quote suggests that leaders should appreciate the bigger picture and find inspiration in the world around them. This can foster a sense of wonder and perspective that can positively influence a team's outlook. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. This quote encourages leaders to let go of perceived slights or wrongs. Holding on to grudges can distract from the task at hand and create a negative work environment. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. This quote can inspire leaders to take risks and seize opportunities. Fear of failure should not prevent one from making bold moves and truly living. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. This quote invites leaders to live and lead as though they have a second chance. It suggests a sense of urgency and intentionality in leadership. When another blames you or hates you, or people voice similar criticisms, go to their souls, penetrate inside, and see what sort of people they are. Aurelius advises leaders to understand the perspectives of those who criticize them. This insight can help leaders improve and better navigate interpersonal relationships. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. This quote emphasizes the importance of self-reflection and inner peace in leadership. Leaders who are at peace with themselves can lead with more clarity and focus. It is in your power to withdraw yourself whenever you desire. Perfect tranquility within consists in the good ordering of the mind, the realm of your own. Aurelius reminds leaders that they have control over their own minds. This self-control can lead to inner peace, which can enhance decision-making and leadership abilities. Men exist for the sake of one another. This quote reminds leaders of the importance of collaboration and mutual support. It emphasizes the idea that success is achieved not individually, but through collective effort. What we do now echoes in eternity. This quote reminds leaders that their actions have long-term effects. Decisions made today and have a lasting impact on their team and organization. The object in life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Aurelius advises leaders not to conform to popular opinion blindly, but to think critically and independently. It emphasizes the value of unique and innovative thought in leadership. Here is a rule to remember in future: when anything tempts you to feel bitter, not this as misfortune, but to bear this worthily as good fortune. This quote encourages leaders to view challenges as opportunities for growth. It reinforces the importance of resilience and positive perspective in leadership. It's silly to try to escape other people's faults. They are inescapable. Just try to escape your own. Aurelius advises leaders to focus on their self-improvement rather than criticizing others. This highlights the value of self-awareness and personal growth in leadership.